So this is episode 4. Why am I saying episode? I mean like video. And right when I was about to make this, I chose the perfect moment to get hiccups. And I ate so much KFC today that if I throw up in the middle of the video, you know what's happening. That I'm throwing up. I'm gonna try to cut it out. So today, every single Sunday or Saturday or any week that's also known as, I am going to do a review on like one creepy case, one creepy pasta, and one spooky game to play at sleepovers or something. Alright, the first one is called the Gibbons twins, also called the silent twins. June and Jennifer Gibbons were born on 11th April 1963, and at the age of 11, their parents were immigrants, so they moved to like Wales. So what's so special about them that I had to include them in this video was that they didn't speak to anybody, not even family members, other than each other, and sometimes their little sister Rose. But when they did speak to each other, it was in this oh my god, I have to stop hiccuping. It was in a secret language that only they knew how to speak, because like sibling vibes. Okay. One day, a psychologist recorded the conversation, and it turns out that they were speaking English, but like so fast that nobody else could understand what they're saying. Try to find what I'm saying. I so much KFC that I'm falling. Actually, I didn't say, but the first part was I ate so much KFC. Alright, then what? So, because of this feature that they didn't talk, frequently the administrators made them leave early because like they got bullied a lot and it got so bad that they had to make them leave early. And at one point it like escalated and they had to like withdraw from school, and they didn't think that they deserved to go and get education. And I'm still working on my eye contact skill, so then what? So one day withdraw from school, they went to boarding school in hopes that they would get the social life, whatever. And when they were in this boarding school, they were really catatonic. So that means like they didn't move or speak, like they couldn't. So they could not live a normal life with each other or without each other. So other than this boarding school, they also were authors. They wrote fiction, but that was not like a very appropriate books, and they were too bizarre for the people to read. So they weren't like completely exposed to the book world and like weren't too famous. um, and they also started to do like bad stuff. Like in 1982, they were caught burning a building down, and the judge sentenced the Gibbons twins on 16 accounts of arson and burglary. So they were sent to Broadmoor Hospital, a high security place for criminals. And even though they were separated, they spent all their social time together, and this becomes even stranger. So whenever they were given food, one would eat the first day and the other would like skip, and then like every alternate day somebody would eat, only one would eat. And other than that, they also fought frequently, like for no reason. Actually, there is a reason, but I'm going to tell you later. And when the nurses came to check on them, because like mentally insane, and KFC, they would be different rooms, but they would still be the same poses. If one was like this, the other one would also be like this. If one was like this, the other one would also be like this. And the stuff. Then what? Okay, so back to the reason why they fought so much. So June was only 10 minutes older than the other twin Jennifer, but Jennifer thought June was like way prettier and smarter than her, and overall like generally better. So she even and June could sense the jealousy and even wrote in her diary, and I quote, "She wants us to be equal. Dear Lord, I am scared of her. She is not normal. Someone is driving her insane, and it is me. She is a dark sister robbing me of sunlight." Okay, wow, so weird. Okay, hold on, notepad is having some malfunction. Okay. So Marjorie Wallace, journalist, I think, heard of these twins because they were so infamous and everybody was talking about her. Popular was like visiting them to have tea, and all of a sudden, out of the blue, Jennifer Gibbons was like, "I have to die," and when asked on why, she was like, "Because we decided." So, oh wait, and I quote, "Because we decided living separate lives would not be enough. One of us would always possess the other. One of them would have to oh my God, die so the other could live a normal life." So creepy. So a couple weeks later, they were transferred to Caswell Clinic, as in couple days, I mean a decade. Um, Jennifer looked sick when they reached, and they had to go to the hospital, which was ironic because they were in the Caswell clinic, so they had to go to an even better one. And then she died of acute myocarditis. Card means heart, right? Okay. But this disease is normally caused by viral infection or being poisoned. But it was strange because the doctors didn't find evidence on her body for any of these things. So this June like was hit like strongly with it because she's the only person she ever talked to. I don't know what Rose had to do. She didn't like come inside of all of this nonsense. And this is what June said after Jennifer Gibbons' death. "We were war weary, it was a long battle, and someone had to break the vicious cycle." So after the death, June, this is the right one, right? Okay. June Gibbons lives normal life. She talks and left the past behind. She completely moved on and she lives independently now. She visits her grave pretty often, like every twice or once a week. And on the grave was a poem written by June Gibbons herself to her sister. This is what's written: "We once were two, we two made one, we no more two, through life be one. Rest in peace, R.I.P." Okay, so that was the first one. Moving on with the second part. Alright, creepypasta. I haven't got the video so far. It was really good. Unless I like throw up because of all the KFC I ate. Hiccups. Alright. Creepypasta time. So this one's called Clap Once for Yes. Yeah, Clap Once for Yes. A husband and wife were hiking on a mountain, and then it got late and they were like, "Oh my god, we're lost." So they walked and walked and walked, and they were hope of giving up, like any other story begins. And they found a cabin. The cabin looked quite abandoned and wrecked. Like the doors were the windows were broken, the paint was peeling off. It was like pretty big, but all these people in the stories are pretty bonkers. So they slept there anyway because for the night. So they went inside, explored, and oh, I forgot this part. On the walls were written death, 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 and then the husband went to touch it, like, and the paint was still wet, and he was like, "Oh my god!" But we're gonna sleep here anyway because why not? What's wrong with them? Anyway, so yeah. Then in the middle of the night, 12, I think, cause like, why not? Everything happens at midnight at 3 a.m. Ooh, witching hour. So they got up. Oh my god, I got up and to like a noise, and the husband went outside the window, and the wife was also woken by this. And the husband was like, "Is anybody there?" And to no avail. So the husband was like, "Okay, I guess it's nothing." And the wife was like, "Oh wait, what if this person is dumb and can't speak? A better word, mute." So her husband was like, "Oh my god, yeah, let's test a theory. Okay, a random person who I don't know with the blood wet thing. If you're there, clap once for yes and twice for no." They heard a clap, so that means yes. Imagine if they would be like two claps, that would have been no, but there's still somebody there. Anyway, moving. So the first question that they So he turned to the wife and was like, "Oh yeah, you're right." So he went to the said person, and uh, the first question was, I actually forgot the first question, but the second question was, "Are you a male?" I don't know why they asked that, but they did. Which means no. So you're a female? Okay, that was weird, according to them, like any other person. Um, so are you human? No. What? All right. Are you alone? Well, okay. How many of you are there? Clap once for each person. And it went on and on. Nobody knows what happened. You have to use your imagination. I hide mine under my cap. Here it is. No, can't show you. It's special. Legend says it's still clapping. We can hear it. Okay, the spooky game part. This one is one man hide and seek. It's like pretty scary. Okay, if it looks messy behind me, it's because we're packing to go to Goa in like a week, and I don't think I'll be posting like as much as I was before. So yeah. Oh my god, this better be recording. Okay. If it was recording, I would like go to Goa right now. Anyway. Yeah, one more hide and seek. So for this you need a stuffed animal. So you take all its stuffing out. Okay, it doesn't have to be a stuffed animal, but it's recommended that it is, because if it's a human, then it'll be possessed for like longer time. But breaking the fourth wall, let's go back to the stuff thing. Take all its stuffing out and replace it with rice. This will act as its organs. Then you take a piece of your DNA, such as your hair. Okay, my brain is special. Or your nail clippings, or your saliva, or your blood, or anything, but mostly nail clippings. That's the best option. And you put it inside so he knows that it's you. Then you sew it back up with a red string, and then you close all the lights because you know, to make it scarier. And then you have to have a TV for this, so you know. Then you go to the toilet. Yeah, I guess you could go to the toilet before you play the game, but go to the bathroom, put the thing in the bathtub and fill it up with water. You have to have a bathtub. I cannot play this because I don't have one. And say, what do you say? I'm it, I'm it, I'm it. And then you leave the room and count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then you come back, and it should be there. This is not the part where it disappears and comes to look for you. No, this is the different one. So you say, tag, you're it. No, they say, I found you, I found you, I found you. Okay, I'm saying it wrong. Please forgive me. Go look it up on Google by yourself. You're it, you're it, you're it. Because you found, that's how hide and seek works. Then you go hide. They displace with the television. It has to be on. And when the like demon comes, and like it'll get its signal, and the TV will change its channel because of like presence. And then you have to take salt water, like a salt water solution, and put it in your mouth, and then walk up to the demon and like spit all over him. That should cause him to stop. Oh shoot, I forgot this important part. What's up with me? I'm forgetting. Okay, so when you go and say tiger it, tiger it, tiger it, each time you say it, you poke it with something sharp, like each time you say it at the end. Okay, so like tag it, tag it, tag it. It's recommended to use a toothpick because whatever object you stab it with, it's gonna come back and like poke you with, and you don't want it to like come back with a chainsaw or like a butcher's knife. So toothpick, you get stabbed. It's not a big deal. Okay, so there will be. I'll write the TV stuff, and you like take the salt water and then say, I win, I win, I win. Or was it you lose, you lose, you lose? Same thing. Yeah, and then that should make the demon not possessed. And you have to do this all within like 2 hours. If you do it for more than that, it'll be a harder time for the demon to go away. Alright, this is a different video than I normally do, but it's only 14 minutes. Wow, I'm very fast with these things. Okay, thank you for watching. Subscribe only if you want to. I'm so excited to go. I haven't gone in 3 years because of this corona stuff. Alright. If you want me to try one of these, you can let me know in the comments if I ever get that to open. Actually, fun fact, I have tried all of them. Just kidding, I haven't, but I've tried 1 to 7 creepy games in the past, and I don't know how I know all of these weird stuff. I know so many creepypastas, so many scary stories. Yeah, this is a dude on YouTube called Stromedy who tries all this weird stuff, and I learned from him. So I tried Bloody Mary. Okay, if you don't need any spoilers for the next video, I'll skip. Like, close the video, man. Okay, so I tried Bloody Mary, Baby Blue, Ghost Paper Challenge. I haven't played the Ouija board yet because I'm way too scared. Have I actually played 7? No, I think I have played 3. I tried playing Midnight Man, but I stopped halfway because I was too scared. Charlie Charlie, we all have played at some point. Bloody Mary too. Then what? I tried the water ritual, but that was weird. Oh, I tried Red Door, Yellow Door. And what's the last one? I forgot. Yeah, I did. Okay, thank you for watching. Goodbye. Please like the video. Elder stuff.